So this is what it feels like to come outside. Oh man. We got one day today to get anything done out here. Cold front's coming in, and then it's gonna be in the friggin' 20s. Can you believe it? It's just so hard to get motivated after you've been sitting there. Anyway, see if I can get something accomplished. So remember when I said I'm gonna walk away, I'm done, take a break, blah, blah, blah. I lied. No, I did take a few days break here. It's been longer than a few days. Anyway, I got some parts, scrounged some parts up. You know, the whole time too, all this stuff has been sitting there. And I'm like debating, you know, should I put all that in? Nah. See what we got. Anyway, 2 sets of points. And this one says good. And this one says new. These all were donation parts and also two new condensers. And I'll throw everything in there. We'll see what happens. I'm probably not going to crank it up or anything, because I think what I am going to do, pull the starter off the 74 that I put on there. I forgot that thing was even on there. And put it on here. Now, the problem too with pulling this, every time I pull it, this thing moves forward like this. So I'm actually losing that amount of pull. You know what I mean? I'm pulling the whole thing forward, then it's, you know, I think these plug wires are probably okay. They look good. That's the other problem too. Stuff looks good. I tell people, just because it looks clean, don't mean it is. Or just because it looks good, don't mean it is. So, and like I said too, I quit testing coils a long time ago, because it happened to me. Test the coil. Beep, oh that one's good. Beep, oh that one's good. Put the coils back in, get out in the water, and they start to warm up, start to break down, and it mimics the same thing as a fuel issue. Then you think you got a fuel issue because you just tested the coils and they tested good. It's out, he, she, it. I'm going to take this one and just clean it up real quick and put everything on here and just leave that one the way it is. And the cam on this one looks pretty good. Throttle cam a jam. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to take all this crap off again and clean it all up. Because we had some people say, you know, check that seal. Well, when I put this motor together and put this crankcase on, I picked the best friggin' seal I had. So this isn't the original seal, but it wasn't brand new either that I can remember. I don't remember buying one. So, I mean, it doesn't show any kind of, you know. And then there's 2 theories too, you know, once they warm up, then they'll leak. Then there's the other theory, once they warm up, they'll expand and not leak. So, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other kind of thing. Plus, they had rebuilt this motor. This is new pistons, rings. It got in a wreck. I had to replace the cover, crank cover, because it had a big hole in it. The one that was in there may have been new. So like I said, out of what I had, I used the best of the best. So we'll see what's going to happen. I could just order one up, throw it in there, but we'll see. Trying to find my gauge meter, I should say, to just do a little continuity test on these plug wires. Plus, whenever I do one of these, swap this stuff out, I always snip the tips of the plug wires off. Don't put the same old end on the new coil. So I'm probably going to take this inside and sit down, relax, and do it in there at my leisure. It's so beautiful out here right now. It's just so hard to believe we're going to be in the 20s in 24 hours or so. Unbelievable. Well, it's like 22 degrees out, and I'm in my underwear. Oh boy, I got no water, and that's why. Shit. I forgot to leave the water running last night. Oh God. Well, all the stuff that was covered up took a beating. It should come back, or they should come back. The new plate with all the new crap on it. And here's the old one. You can see there, see all the, what I call the dreaded black ooze. That coil was leaking. And you couldn't see it under there with all, everything, the wires and everything. So that may have been part of the problem, but I've seen these things leak and still run, but you just never freaking know what's going on with this crap. One thing I did notice too, when I took this ring off, the grease that I used is a marine grease, and it's green. And then I took this all off, and I said, well, there is a little black, the grease had black, which would indicate a slight leak in there. Now I'm looking right at the seal. Boy, she looks tighter than a drum. And what I do and have done, and just spray me a little WD or something in there and see if it drips through. I do want to get in there and clean it out though. It's a little bit nasty. Let me just do the old greasy towel routine. I'm gonna spray something in there just for the hell of it. Oh wow, it looks like a brand new seal once they get all the crap off of it. See how black that is? Now with that green grease, turn that black, I think maybe it is leaking. You know what? I just checked too while I was in there. The seal is coming in tomorrow. UPS. But you don't know what frickin' time. It says by 9 o'clock. I was gonna say, or I could just yank this thing out and replace it when the new one gets here. What is tomorrow? Thursday, I think. I don't even know what day it is, man. That cabin fever crap. Jesus. Boy, again, it looks good, but like I said, don't assume anything. And I'm just as guilty as everybody else in that department. It looks good, but that don't mean it good. Eh? She looks like she's gonna be a pain in the ass to get out. Yep, that's rubber. Boy, it looks tight as a friggin' drum. The rubber's pliable. It moves. I don't know. Let me squirt some crap in there, see what anything happens. Little PB. Went ahead and put this on. I was thinking about giving it a start, quick start. But my seal came in early. My crankshaft seal. And it looks a little bit small. Let me go get it and let's see if it's going to fit. I think that should be it. I figured just put it on there, screw it. Looked like there may have been some leaking. Ooh, I don't know. This thing still looks bigger. It better be right. I'm going to be pissed off. I hate having to return parts. Man, what a waste of freaking time. This one has more of... I'll let you look. You tell me. There they are, side by side. Just seems like it's got more edge around it. Like I can... This doesn't have that outer ring on the new one. You see what I'm talking about? That one down there has that outer... yeah, that's too small. Shit. It should fit right there. Get tapped down. God bless America, man. That's too small. Just my freaking luck with this thing. You know, here it is to the weekend. So, you know, tomorrow's Super Bowl Sunday. Then, of course, Monday is an American holiday. You know, after the Super Bowl, everybody calls in sick. So, you know, another few days I gotta wait here to get anything done, then get it in the mail. If I decide to return it. Boy, I knew as soon as I pulled it out of the box, I said, it looks small. Another waste of frickin' time. Look, all I had to do was that one little punk, and it's full of fuel. I like that. Choke is still closed. Start position. Come on, baby. Ah, damn it, man. Come on. I bet it's flooded. See that, man? It's full when I do that one friggin' pull. So you can only imagine what it's doing. It's got to be flooded. It's just, there's so much fuel up here, it's ridiculous. Soaking wet. See the crap. Let me do a quickie spark test. That one's sparking, number 2. Number 1's a sparking. I don't know what to do, choke it again or... The whole thing's got to be reset. barely open, right before the first mark. Come on. Probably don't have it open far enough. There's start position. Sounds nice. Oh man, sounds nice. I just need to open it up with hair. Come on, get it right on there, baby. Right on the money, honey. It's gonna be a little much. Still a little bit funky here, but sounds good. Something. She's nice. Woo, she's nice and warmed up. Let's go up the start position. looking, it's not really coming out in a spray. It's coming out in a, it's hoping to get it to spray. So I just had a little bit left. Brake cleaner, see if it gets sucked up in there. And see if that seal was pulling any air. Something, you hear it revving up. So I could take everything off and check and see if it's, if there's black crap up there, because I put the white Molly lube and it hasn't been running long enough to really wear any aluminum off that little retainer, because that'll make things black. But it has a different sound with the new stuff in there, but it's still pulling a little air from somewhere. It could still have something to do with this hose, makeshift hose I put on. The last time I pulled it off when it was running, boy, it was looked like it was working great. At least she's back up and running again. She's back up and running again. Give her one more shot here. Got just that little bit of a, I'm not seeing the plate doing this, but it does do this right back down to the first mark. That top seal could be that bottom seal. It's pulling a little something from somewhere. Oh, what I wanted to do was pull that little hose off real quick while it was running again. Let's see if I can get it, do that real quick, and then that's it. That's it for the day. Did you see it spurting out? Then it kind of slowed down. That may be what's going on. That's pulling that gas up there and it's revving it up. Then while I was holding it, it kind of slowed down. Not the motor stayed the same RPM, but the spray that was, was right when I pulled it off, then it started slowing down. Might be, I don't have a problem buying the right hose, but I want to make sure this, it's going to work. I don't want to throw money at this thing. All right, have a great Super Bowl.